Hey everybody, welcome back to video 8 in the series of unhelpful thinking styles. And today I bring you should statements. This is one of my favorites, all-time favorites, because once again, this is one thing I sometimes say, I used to say, and I notice a lot of people are saying it actually. So the should statements, the have to statements, these are so rigid. And most of the time they're so inflexible, and they're actually set by us. And sometimes they're set by us because they were set to us from a previous generation. Like our parents might have said it, the teachers might have said it. It was a way that they had to control the kids in their life. You should be eating your vegetables. You should be doing your homework. This is social conditioning to the max. And for some type of people, they take on this unhelpful thinking style of shoulding and having to, and it is such a pressure. So people who use this language are usually doing it to themselves, so they don't really realize how much pressure they're putting on themselves, and they're also doing it to people around them. And I've noticed that my children pick it up a lot. I feel like kids have this really sensitive spidey senses, and when you walk around the house, and I used to do this so much, and I've apologized to my kids, and I've told them, if you see me start doing this, please tell me straight away if I haven't picked it up myself. But you should make your bed. You should empty out your school bag. You should put your shoes on the rack, right? We say this all the time. And after, 14 years of being a mom, you should know better by now. And I'm making light of it, but in the heat of the moment, you're not smiling. You're actually shouting because there's a lot of pressure, a lot of tension inside, because you say to yourself, you should know better. Now, yes, making the beds are good, and yes, putting shoes on the table are good. But notice the change in your language when you say it this way. I would like you to make your bed. I would like your school bag to be emptied. I would like all shoes on the rack. Notice the flow, notice the ease, and notice when someone asks you or says that they would like you to help them, notice how different it feels for you compared to you should have done this. Notice the pressure language, and notice how constricting you feel, and notice how you just don't want to comply. And so many times my kids were like, nah, whatever, mom. But when you change your language and it's like, I would love you to make a room. Notice how it's kind of like, oh, I'll be on board with you. You asked me really nice. Once again, when we're doing it inside us, I should be drinking my water, I should be exercising, I should go to bed early. All this shoulding to yourself, it's inside you. I get sick of myself. Like, I want to slap myself sometimes. It's like, how much more pressure do I have to take? Right? So changing our pressure language is so important within us so that we create flow and ease and space and openness. So I would love to do some exercise today. Maybe when I get home from work, I'll stretch out my yoga mat or pull out my weights. I'd love to do that. And you're suggesting to your unconscious mind that, hey, I just might do that. Whereas I need to go, I should. And, when someone is that horrible boss on top of you, breathing down your neck, you're not going to like that very much. You're most likely not going to comply. So thank you so much for joining me in this video. Please like, comment, and share, and I'll see you in my next video.